And good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 11th race of the season in the NNSCRA. We begin back into the swing of things after coming off an exciting all-star race weekend. It's going to be Lowe's Motor Speedway next here on our hit list for weekend number 11 here in the Ritz 200. We got T.O. Bain and Adam Chambers on the front row. Rather ironic because, we're not going to get to see the battle for the points lead here in this Division 1 race, but Adam Chambers, he's third in the standings. T.O. Bain is fourth, and Lisa Shears, who is also in this field, she's going to be starting near the back of the pack, comes in fifth in the standings. So three of our top five contenders in the standings right now are in this division, and two of them are starting on the front row. Of course, Christian Jane's going to be starting off in third. He ended up setting a historical record in the NNSCRA, winning the All-Star race for the Snickers Cup Series 2 years running, and he'll start alongside of Logan Wilson in the 5. Enough talk. Time to get these cars rolling off. Boy, am I ready to get back into it. These drivers now, they're getting prepared for the chase, which will be coming up in 5 races. So T.O. Bain, who seems to always be a bridesmaid, never a bride, never seems to quite get it done, he's going to start off alongside of Adam Chambers, and here's the rest of the starting lineup for tonight's race, the Ritz 200 under the lights here in Charlotte, North Carolina, Lowe's Motor Speedway. Getting ready to turn them loose for 20 laps of racing. Certainly with the sun gone behind the hills here and the nice cool air, we'll be having a lot of grip on the racetrack, a lot of room for drivers to make moves. Green flag is out, 20 laps before we find out who's going to win this event. T.O. Bain going to take the lead. Chambers trying to wait for an opportunity to get down to the low side. It does not arrive yet off of turn 2 as Christian Janes takes second. Jacob Cook now going to battle with Chambers for third. And T.O. Bain, you know what, if Joseph Bryant and points leader Jake Rogers, if they ran into problems here in their event, very likely if a good finish came about for either T.O. Bain or Adam Chambers or even Lisa Shears, we could end up having a new points leader leaving here this week. And the caution's out. Caution's waving, and it's going to be T.O. Bain leading us under the caution. Let's see who was involved. Whoa, it's a spin on the back straightaway. Whoa, on the front straightaway, rather. That's Jonathan Morris, barrel rolling upside down. I saw Dougie Shears involved. Somebody up ahead is smoking. Who is that? Oh, Timmy Pacioli rear ends Hiroshi Kato. Jake Cole's involved. Dylan Poteet's involved. There's the car that was smoking. It's Devin Wilson. Seth Cole got a piece of it in the 11. Pichu London, Randy Carpenter, Ryan Cooper, I wouldn't rule them out of getting some contact in that whole thing either. And there's Jake Cole, and there's the car that we saw upside down, Jonathan Morris. But there's the car that leads us under the caution flag, T.O. Bain. Let's see what put us under the caution for the first time tonight. Here's a look what happens. Looks like Barney Ward, Ray Wilson get together up into Timmy Pacioli. And Pacioli, he's going to go around, go sliding, and that car's going to come back up the racetrack. And Devin Wilson, he was on the brakes there. I would have been punching the throttle so I'd get by the 19, but he didn't. So he gets involved. And then Pacioli gets some contact with both Jake Burke and Trent Dunham. You can see Seth Cole, Dougie Shears, and there's Jonathan Morris plowing in. Ryan Cooper gets into Morris. That's what flips Morris over. Jake Cole into the wall. Cole Fralick was in it. Hiroshi Kato, Dylan Poteet, Pichu London, Randy Carpenter, Ryan Acosta. They all got pieces of this. And there you see up ahead the 02 car of Jonathan Morris sliding on his roof upside down as everybody else tries to get their cars turned around and everything. And the 02 car, I think, is going to come sideways here. Or does he make contact with Poteet? Some way or other he goes flipping. Oh yeah, Poteet made a little bit of contact right there. Almost kind of goes underneath the back of his Jelly Belly Chevrolet, and Morris flips over once. And I believe it's only once. And does that car land back on its wheels? I don't think it does. I think it goes back onto its roof. And so Jonathan Morris sits on his roof on the front straightaway. We're under the caution for the first time today. Let's go back to green. Green flag will come back out on lap 6 of 20. Drivers out after that incident include Timmy Pacioli, Devin Wilson, also Jonathan Morris, and Jake Cole. So, 4 drivers out, and we're only 5 laps into this thing. And here's the way they're going to run as we get ready to go back to green flag racing. T.O. Bain is the leader. Christian Janes second. Jacob Cook third. John Stewart fourth. Matt Naten fifth. The free falling ended for Adam Chambers with the arrival of that caution. He's going to restart sixth. Seventh will be Jacob Lawler. Logan Wilson eighth. Jennifer Miller makes her return to the 29. Nice to see her back. Remember, Stephanie Williams had to replace her for about 2 or so races due to a injury, which I think was something to do with her leg. She injured her leg somehow. Don't know exactly what that was, but nonetheless, she has recovered. She is back in the 29, running very well in the 9th position. And James Qualls, he is in 10th. Brian Young runs in 11th. 12th place is Jordan Hester. 13th is John Dillon. 14th, Sean Henley. 15th is Evan Gattuso. Barney Ward 16th. 17th, Bill Raymond. 18th, Lisa Shears. 19th is Xavier Livingston. And Lewis Gordon is in 20th. So Lisa Shears is back in the 18th position. She's one of those drivers we're keeping an eye on here. And I can't find the leader. Help me find the leader here. There we go. I couldn't find T.O. Bain. There we go. Green flag is back out on lap 6 of 20. It's T.O. Bain, Christian Janes. That almost rhymes. Bain and Janes. Anyway, Christian Janes is going to pass T.O. Bain, and that will be for the top spot. Janes is winless this season in the 16 car, or the 16 truck. And Jacob Cook is going to try and get to the inside. Nope, not going to be able to this time. They are side by side, coming down here into turn 1. Inside line seems to always have the advantage, as Jacob Cook will take the lead. John Stewart right there. Good run for the 04 car tonight. Not often we see the 04 at the front. Last time I remember seeing the 04 up at the front was when Kenny McCurry won in that ride, and I think it was last season. It may have been season 1, but I think it was season 2. And here comes John Stewart to the inside now. Look at Jennifer Miller. Certainly that injury, she has definitely recovered from it because she is up here fighting with the best of them. She's now up into the 3rd position, now trying to take second from Jacob Cook. Wants more than that. She's going for the lead. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Really, you can't go 3 wide here. There is room, but really, you get up there into that high line, and you're in a lot of trouble. Your car's going to go sliding around, may swing out from underneath you, and the caution is out. And I believe Jennifer Miller is going to lead us under the caution over James Qualls. That's indeed the case. This time, the caution coming out. Whoa! For Wolfgang Mason, Bill Raymond, and possibly Evan Gattuso. Trent Dunham looks like he may have sustained some damage from that. Trying to get a camera on the 8. Oh, yeah. That car is smoking. This has been the 1 series. Trent Dunham just cannot seem to get any luck in. And look up ahead. There's Ray Wilson. There's Dougie Shears there on the apron. They must have been involved in this as well. There's the 24 of Ray Wilson. And also our Daytona winner, Brandon Bain, involved. Heavy damage to the number 13 as well. So the caution's out. Let's take a look and see what happened. Okay, looks like they went 3 wide off this turn. I was telling you about that. Cars just really can't go 3 wide here at Lowe's, and right there, Adam Chambers, Barney Ward, and Ray Wilson get together. Chambers, a good job holding on to that raced car. Remember, he's one of those guys inside the top 10 in points here. And Barney Ward goes up. He gets a piece of Evan Gattuso. Gattuso's up into the wall. Bill Raymond runs into the back of Ray Wilson. And you're going to see some other drivers coming into view. I believe one of them is going to be Brandon Bain. Another will be Trent Dunham. As the track kind of gets blocked up here, right there, Brandon Bain, he just gets the whole right front ripped off when he hits the back of Bill Raymond's car. Oh, Wolfgang Mason blasted Bill Raymond. There's Trent Dunham. Cole Freilich gets involved in yet another incident as well. And Raymond, it's a good thing his car landed on all 4 wheels. He went flying. There's Dougie Shears. He gets into Wolfgang Mason as well. Ryan Acosta does a good job getting through. Now, Ryan Acosta, he's in this race, but he's only in this race because it's a short one. The Snickers Cup Series race is going to be longer, and after his hard lick in the All-Star race for the Snickers Cup Series, he's going to be replaced by John Acosta because he sustained, not really a concussion, but He does have some injury that is undisclosed that he will need a replacement, but nonetheless, we're under the caution for the second time today. We are past the halfway point. Let's go back to green. Back to green flag racing we will go on lap 13 of 20, giving us a total of 8 laps to go in this event here in the Ritz 200. Jennifer Miller going to be making a triumphant return, no doubt, if she wins this race, and right now she's got the spot that would get her there. That's position numero uno. Drivers out after that incident that occurred are Ray Wilson, Dougie Shears, Bill Raymond, Brandon Bain, as well as Wolfgang Mason and Trent Dunham. They join Timmy Pacioli, Devin Wilson, Jonathan Morris, and Jake Cole in the garage area. Before we go through the starting lineup here of when they get ready to go back to the restart, let's find out where our top contenders in the standings are running. How about third place Adam Chambers after an eventful day? He is still up there. He is in 13th place. T.O. Bain, fourth in the standings, just ahead of him. He is 14th. And back here, fifth place in the standings, Lisa Shears is in 19th. So still putting together some fairly good runs for the top 5 contenders. The other ones we're going to see points leader Jake Rogers and Joseph Bryan, who's only 3 or 4 points behind Jake Rogers, second in the standings. They are going to be in Division 2. Jennifer Miller, James Qualls, John Stewart, Brian Young, Jacob Cook, Jordan Hester, Logan Wilson, Sean Henley, Christian Janes, and John Dillon. That's the top 10 as we get ready to go back to green flag racing. Let's see if we can race this clean and green. I believe if they got to lap 16 and the caution came out, the race would end under caution. So they've still got a little bit of time to have one more caution and then one more restart. But if they cross lap 16 and then the caution comes out, I believe the race would end under the caution flag. Double wide for second. That's what Jennifer Miller wants to see, is them racing for second and not as interested in the lead. But I think John Stewart's going to get a run here down the back straightaway. Expect to see that sprint car make a move to the inside. Whoa, he tried to, but Jacob Cook was there, so he couldn't. And Cook will take second place. Here comes Brian Young. A lot of new names up here at the front that we haven't really seen at the front in the first half of this season. Here comes Jacob Cook to the inside. He'll go for the lead. Brian Young is there. Logan Wilson, Sean Henley. They're coming to the front here in the closing stages of the Ritz 200. Cook, Young, they are now 1-2 single file, not for long. Here comes Logan Wilson looking for second off of Brian Young. He's got Sean Henley all over his rear deck lid, so Wilson will take second. Henley will take third. Now setting their sights on the leader, Jacob Cook. Nope, Henley wants second. He's going to get it. Moves to the inside, and we've got a total of 6 laps to go. Henley, Christian Janes, they're starting to close in on Jacob Cook. Cook goes through the middle groove there. Good defensive move right there by the 03 that not only gives him a fast way around the racetrack, but also blocks 2 lanes of traffic, both low and high, coming up on him. Now Sean Henley, he's got him all to himself. He doesn't have to worry about a car behind him. Got a little bit of real estate, about a car length between himself and third place Matt Nathan. Here he comes to the inside. Henley looks for the lead down the front straightaway rather. We've got a total of 5 laps remaining. Henley takes the top spot, and we're past that point where if the caution came out, the race would end under the caution flag. Matt Nathan is there. Xavier Livingston is there. And here comes Adam Chambers looking for a good points-paying day, being top 5 in the standings. Henley, though, he's going to keep the top spot. Xavier Livingston all over his back bumper. Here they come off turn 4. Livingston looks to the inside. No. Chambers is going to go for second place. 4 laps to go as they hit the stripe. Henley leads. Battle for second between Chambers and Livingston. Then it's Lewis Gordon. And how about Pichu London? Or that's not Pichu London. I'm sorry, that's Natalie Scott. I've got the 2 red cars mixed up. But Natalie Scott's coming to the front now in the 28 car. As Henley opens up a bit of real estate now on second place Chambers. Whoa, look out. Look out. Slow car of Seth Cole holding everybody up. And it looks like they're all going to get by him okay. Here's Lewis Gordon now trying to get to the inside of Adam Chambers. That's for second place as Henley leads. Whoa! Caution's out! Caution's out! Caution is out. Is the caution out, or do they race it back to the stripe here? It looks like they're going to have to race it back to the stripe. And Henley leads the way. Henley's got 2 more turns, and then he's going to win this race. He's got to keep it down on the bottom. Lewis Gordon second. Xavier Livingston third. Chambers slips back to 4th. Out of turn 4 for the final time under green. Sean Henley will, under caution, win the Ritz 200 version 1. The caution came out when they hit the stripe. It would have been 2 laps to go. It takes about 3 laps under the caution, which means this race will end under the caution flag, and Sean Henley picks up his first ever Truck Series victory. We were talking about Pichu London when I made a mistake there. Well, he's the reason that the caution has come out. And let's look back and see what happened to the '06 Greenfield Dodge. Now, the caution originally came out for this contact between Lisa Shears, John Stewart, and Brian Young. We saw John Stewart and Brian Young up near the front at the beginning of the last restart, and this is just a tough way for them to end their day as they both get into the outside retaining wall heading down the front straightaway here. And the two of them get to voice their displeasure at each other as they were facing each other going down the front straightaway. But you see the man with the caution flag, with the yellow flag, the NNSCRA official waving the flag. But then, that wasn't what the damage that Pichu London got was from, I don't think. Oh, right there, yeah, London runs into the back of Brian Young. I thought Barney Ward had something happen further up here. Oh, there we go. Whoa, 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 whoa! T.O. Bain! Oh, good grief, what happened to him? He got turned by somebody. Let's see who it was. Oh, it looks like it was Jack Richards. Richards went 4 wide here through the grass. He must have been told... Richards must have been told that the caution had come out and he wanted to get every spot available. And he just dove it right down there into the tri-oval, and he went 4 wide. But right there, either T.O. Bain tried to throw the block and Richards wasn't going to have it or something. But, boy, that's a tough break for a guy who comes in 4th in the standings, T.O. Bain, and watch him slide. Barney Ward, nowhere to go, runs right into the back of him. And that's the incident that occurred over here in turn 1. So we had 2 different incidents occurring involving a total of 6 drivers. You had Brian Young, John Stewart, and Pichu London on the front straightaway. Barney Ward, T.O. Bain, and Jack Richards in turn 1. But it doesn't matter. The win's going to go to Sean Henley. Well, Sean Henley had what were his words, a disastrous all-star race weekend. Horrible finishes in all 3 all-star races. And now I think he's going to just forget about all of that because this season is just turning around for Sean Henley. Henley actually is now a Snickers Cup Series win away from being a winner in all 3 series this season. He won the Mobile Cup Series race earlier on this season, and he now crosses the stripe, and Sean Henley wins the Ritz 200 version 1 at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Congrats to him. What a greatly earned victory that was. That was a well-earned victory, too. He certainly was not around where we expected him to be, and boom, he was just up at the front at just the right time, and Henley did a good job holding off the advances of drivers such as Lewis Gordon, Xavier Livingston, and Adam Chambers in those closing stages. Sean Henley goes to victory lane, but we're going to have another truck go to victory lane as well. I'm talking about the Division 2 trucks. They'll be coming up soon, and they're going to include 2 drivers who come in separated by only 4 points for the points lead, Jake Rogers and Joseph Bryant. Don't go away. They'll be coming your way soon. If you were in this event, be sure and check back at the end of the Division 2 race to see where you are in the standings. But for now, here comes the finishing order. Sean Henley wins the Ritz 200 at Lowe's Motor Speedway.